In this video, we're going to look at the best playbook softwares for football coaches, and we've tested all of these platforms to help you make a more informed buying decision, as your playbook is essentially your Bible for the entire season, and if you go on to your next job. So you want to make sure that each one of these playbook softwares has exactly what you need for your team and for your future self. Now, the three major factors that we use to actually rank these softwares is the first one being time saved. How much time and effort do you actually have to put into making this playbook? That way you're not sitting at your laptop slumped over for 3 to 4 to 5 hours creating this playbook a day. How can you get in, get what you need to get done, and get out as fast as possible? The second is value, okay? How much money are you going to actually put into this thing, and how much value do you get of each dollar that you spend towards this playbook software? And third is just going to be usability. How easy is it to use this platform? Is it clunky? Does it make you pull your hair out? These are the things that we're looking at when we're trying to use these softwares and to rank these softwares all together. Now, we understand that every team is different, every coach is different, okay? I've been at the same program for 8 years now. There may be a coach watching this right now that's going to go every single year, try to jump to a new school to try to level up. So all of these are going to fit your different needs depending on what you need. So we're going to lay out everything and then hopefully help you make an informed buying decision. Now, the first playbook software that we're going to look at is Pro Quick Draw, also known as PQD. And as you're seeing on screen here, the pros and cons of Pro Quick Draw. We'll start with the pros. First, it's preloaded with templates, shapes, routes, and field backgrounds. So this to me is the biggest draw of Pro Quick Draw, is the fact that you can do things quickly with simply 1 to 2 to 3 clicks. So for instance, if you want to put up a 2x2 or a 3x1 formation, you can simply just click one button, it will bring up the formation, and then you select each route, and it already has all these pre-drawn routes within the platform. So instead of you having to draw everything manually by hand, you can simply just make a few clicks and bam, your play is drawn and you're ready to go. Now, once you save your playbook, we recommend just putting it in a Google Drive, and then every coach can access it and make adjustments depending on whatever they need within that playbook, which makes it super useful to share and to also collaborate with your other coaches. Also, one of our favorite features is the Huddle integration as well as the Go Army Edge integration. And the Huddle integration allows you to pull data directly from Huddle and then implement it into PQD. And the Go Army Edge is something that we're actually looking into with the VR capability to it. So what we'll do is we'll take our playbook and then we'll upload it into Go Army Edge. And then from there, we can have a player put on a VR headset and then we can run plays from there. So we're starting to get super creative with how we use the PQD and Go Army integrations. This is one of my favorite though, is taking that playbook and not having to spend hours drawing on Go Army Edge's playbook software, but just be able to take something so easy with PQD and then plug it directly into Go Army Edge. Now, next on the list is you own your playbooks. And I know that may not seem like a big deal, but other playbook softwares on this list are actually stored on that platform. With PQD, you actually just save it to your Google Drive and then you own your playbook. So let's say, for instance, I'm trying to work my way up and get a new job next year. I don't want my playbook to live on my current staff's playbook back end. I want to be able to save it to my Google Drive and then take it with me wherever I go. And this is something that PQD does because it integrates with PowerPoint and Visio, that you can take your playbook essentially wherever you want to go. And then the last pro is just top-notch customer support. If you have a question, you'll probably get an answer back within 24 hours is what we've seen whenever we've had a question. They're very open and willing to help you out with whatever you need. So that's one thing that, especially you don't feel lost when you get into their platform. It's very easy to use, very customer friendly, very user friendly, and you can get answers usually within 24 hours. Now let's talk about the cons of using Pro Quick Draw, and the big two that Pro Quick Draw doesn't have compared to the other playbook softwares on this list is going to be there's no mobile app, okay? And there's no quiz feature. So a lot of these playbook softwares will have quiz features built in where you can actually ask your players, hey, what are you doing on this certain play? Or what are you doing on this stunt? And they can answer it and see what the player knows and what he doesn't know. Unfortunately, Pro Quick Draw doesn't have that. So again, if you are looking to expand your features of playbook, you're not going to find it with Pro Quick Draw with those other features. This is just mainly to build your playbooks. So again, for me, I'm looking to just build a playbook, but if you or someone else really wants that quiz feature and you want to build that into having players take it after practice when they get home, before practice in the lecture hall. Hey, everyone pull out your phones. We're going to do a quiz on this week's offensive game plan. You can do that as well. But for Pro Quick Draw, it does not have those features. And then there's currently, at the making of this video, no Mac compatibility. So if you are someone who uses a MacBook and is relying on Mac compatibility to build your playbook, for right now, it's only available for PC. So those are the 3 cons that we found with Pro Quick Draw. But again, there's a reason why 25 NFL teams use this and half of the Power 5 conferences use Pro Quick Draw, because how fast it is to use this platform and how easy it is, and of course the value you get from the money spent. Now, all of these softwares we're going to link in the description below if you want to go check those out. We also have an article that we're going to link below that will go into a little bit more depth of all of these Playbook softwares that you can purchase. Next on our list is Just Play Solutions, and Just Play has a pretty big stranglehold just on the Playbook market in general for basketball, football, and for other sports. And they do a fantastic job with providing you with player analytics and player back-end analytics, so you can see exactly what your players know and what they don't know. Now, Just Play is web and online based, so your players can access it wherever they have an internet connection or a phone connection. They can jump right on and access it. Of course, if they don't have internet or don't have any phone connection, then they can't access their playbook, which is both a pro and a con. There is a mobile app that comes with Just Play Solutions, so again, players can take the quizzes on the go and they can interact with their playbooks on the go as well. But in our opinion, Just Play's biggest draw is their analytic backend platform and the ability to see what your players know and what they don't know, and how easy it is to use. It's a beautiful backend, it's a beautiful interface for the users, and it's super easy to use, especially if you're just onboarding. Now, this brings us to our cons with Just Play Solutions. One, as we talked about, it's a new software to learn. Pro Quick Draw is PowerPoint, is Visio, which we're all familiar with as coaches. Just Play, you'll have to learn entirely new software. But again, it's not too hard to learn, but it is a new learning curve that if you're someone who's not very technical, you may have to learn it. And then the big one is, again, their content lives on their platform. So if you do get fired or need to find a new job and you use the school's money to pay for Just Play, you essentially are a prisoner to Just Play living at your school. So those are the 2 cons that we found, but rather than that, beautiful system and great interface. Our third and final playbook software that we're going to mention in this video is First Down Playbook. And as you can see, their marketing material, they have Mike Singletary, who is their spokesman. And First Down does a great job in the youth market, especially if you're brand new to creating playbooks and you don't know exactly where to start. First Down's a great place to start. Just like Just Play Solutions, they are a web-based platform that does have a mobile app that you can access. And they have templates and plays right out of the box. So if you are someone who is just looking for plays or looking for more information, First Down Playbook has a plethora of plays that you can just pick from, a bunch of formations you can pick from, and start to build your playbook from there. The drawing tool is similar to Visio. It is super slick and super smooth. For those who are used to Visio or used to the slickness of Visio, that's another pro that we added to the list because the drawing feature itself was very smooth and easy to use. Now, the cons of using First Down Playbook, of course, is there's not as many customization options as Pro Quick Draw has, but it is great out of the box if you're someone who is just getting new and introduced into playbooks. This would be a great place to start, especially if you're a youth coach, to get going. And of course, the final con is that all the information that you put lives on that First Down Playbook. So if you are coaching a youth and for whatever reason you move from town to town and the youth program pays for First Down Playbook, obviously you're not going to have the ability to take your playbook with you. It's going to live on their platforms. So that's our experience with using these 3 playbook softwares. Again, whatever fits your needs and your players' needs, we recommend that you check out all 3 of these. But for us, playbook building and consolidating all resources to save time, value, as well as usability, we recommend Pro Quick Draw. But if you are looking to get that quiz feature, the mobile app, and everything that comes directly out of the box, Just Play Solutions and First Down Playbook are also great options for your program. Again, we linked in the description below an article that has a little bit more substance that you can read into and look more into these playbook softwares. But don't stop there. Check out this video right here that will help you learn more as a coach and ultimately help you get better this offseason.